Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So, it's been a while since I sat and actually spoke to you guys. My last few videos I've put up are voiceovers. Today's video, been waiting so long to do this, is my masters in makeup. I finally started my course. I wanted to do it after May this year, but I decided I was going to do it early because I got a bonus course if I signed up at the end of January, like before the end of January. So without further ado, let's get into this unboxing. So, I want to get into why I didn't upload a video last week. I have been struggling with my depression lately. Been really stressed lately about a lot of things, and Tuesday and Wednesday last week I had a severe mental breakdown. Didn't want to leave my house, didn't want to go anywhere, didn't want to do anything, just still like did what I had to do. Still took care of my children, do all that because, you know, I couldn't completely shut down. I am a mum and my kids get put first before anything else. So emotionally I just wasn't 100%, and there's a lot of crap that happened the Tuesday and Wednesday in my household, and thankfully that's all over and done with now. So right now, last Friday, I was a little busy signing up, now that we're in the exciting times of life. I signed up with ChiChi Makeup Academy, had a moment there, and I am quite excited because I am doing my Masters in Makeup certificate, and I am doing a Pro Makeup Workshop certificate. So I'm quite excited, and I will get into everything as we go. But we have a box here full of goodies, and I'm about to get into that for you guys. So I have unboxed all the packaging. I was quite happy with the packaging though. It all came in boxes, and all the palettes that I received were bubble wrapped, as well as all clean, all sterile. My eyeshadow palette had some nice cling wrap over it, as well as some bubble wrap. It all came with, I mean, they're just cardboard boxes, but, you know, I did get a contour palette with QC. So, I'm happy with it. I'm happy with how everything came packaged. Like, I've got so much bubble wrap throughout my house now, because my children were like, "Ooh, playtime." So I'm like, okay, go for it. So I will go through each palette that I got, all the extras that I got, and then I will go through my booklets and show you guys what sort of stuff I'll be doing. So this is my lip palette. Now it is sort of like a plastic, not really like a, it's not a high-end, like, oh, it's so fabulous. No, it's just a lip palette, and it comes in some sturdy black. You can tell that there are fingerprints on it, so obviously when you do clients and stuff like that, give it a wipe down before, you know, just to make sure everything's clean. Even the outside of the palette, like, for sure. Now, I'm quite happy that all of the palettes came with a plastic covering over the products. So this is the lip palette. So I am quite excited to try these out on the clients that I'll be doing in the course. see how they turn out. The next thing we've got is a QC Makeup Academy eyebrow palette. So we're just gonna, as I said, there's fingerprints everywhere. It does come with a brush, and it comes with 4 sort of brow shades, as well as like a highlight, sort of like if you want to highlight or lighten like the brow bone, or if you've got super blonde hair, I guess that one could work for you too. It does come with a little mirror in it, which is what I was trying to hide, because sometimes it can reflect really bright into the camera. The blush palette, so quite excited. Again, there's a bit of fallout plastic, but this is the beautiful blush palette. So I'm in love, even though it's orange, I am so in love with this one and this really bright pink. So these are all most of them are mattes, but we do have some shimmers. One of them came slightly broken, not even worried about it because it just sort of crumbled and went through the black part of the plastic, not actually through the other ones. So an easy wipe down and it's good to go. I'm not even worried about it. Next we have is a lot sturdier or more glamorous sort of, these ones are matte, like matte covers. I don't know if you can tell the difference, and this one's glossy. So that's the difference between the eyeshadow palette and the rest of the palettes, is the rest are matte and this one's glossy. So this one does have a big mirror in it, 2, oh if I can get them out, 2 little double-ended sponge brushes on either side, which is great for when you're applying shimmer shadows on the inner corner, or even an inner highlight or brow bone highlight, whatever you choose to do. But again, we do have another plastic cover, and these are all the shades. So we've got some dark, we've got some light, we've got some neutral, some warmer colors, some cool tones. We've got beautiful pinks and some greens and blues over here, a lot of shimmers and mattes. So I'm actually quite excited about that. It does look a lot brighter on camera, but some of them are a lot paler than what they are in there. We do have, that's the contour one. This is sort of came in like a holographic slip cover. It does have, I quite like that it has all the shades on the back and a little description of each. It also has the product, what is in the product, so that's great. So especially with using it on clients, every palette on the back has ingredients. So I, you know, when asking clients questions, ask them if there's anything they're allergic to, because if they're allergic to, say, talc and there's talc in it, you know, something as simple as that could cause a reaction on their face. And, you know, if you're doing a bride's makeup, it could ruin their wedding day for sure. So, you know, if there's anything they're ever allergic to, you always ask them, and you just have a quick glance over the back of your products like this one. There's a few things that, you know, that's really stand out to me that could potentially, you know, even though they're powders, have something that someone could be allergic to, or not so much allergic, but like even sensitive. And so at the start of a, you know, makeup, I'm glad that these have ingredients, because with client cards you can always ask your client if there's anything they're allergic to or sensitive to, and you can just have a quick look on the back and say, no, we're good to go. So I'm glad that it has the products names and a little description about them. It also has QC Makeup Academy, maybe backwards in the camera, and as you pull it out you do have, again, all the names, the product information, and then it is still the holographic sort of shiny cover. This is probably the only one that doesn't have major fingerprints on it, which is like, they're all my fingerprints, so don't worry about it. They're not from anyone else. They were all covered when I got them. But something with this one I wouldn't probably have to deal with of wiping off fingerprints. I'd still give it a wipe over. And on the inside we've got all 4 labels. So like obviously on the back you've got Luna, which is this one, then you've got Oomph, then you've got Enrich, and then you've got Vision. So there you've got all 4, so naming them like would be easy. I have swatched them, which it's easy enough to sanitize, don't worry. I did swatch them because I wanted to see how pigmented they were and all of that, but I am unbelievably happy with how, oh, just smacked myself in the face, how they have everything labeled and everything has covers and all of that. So the next palette we got was a contour palette. So again, we open it up and there is another slip cover. The highlighter one did have one, it's here somewhere in front of me. It just slipped out and now I can't find it. So, but these are the contour shades. So quite excited. The next thing we have is some lashes. So again, it's like a matte case, but it is magnetic. So obviously for me, if I was to use these lashes and use them and use them and use them and use them, because you can reuse some lashes a couple of times, and they for me didn't work anymore. If I was to get some lashes, I wouldn't necessarily glue the lashes in here. These do individually pop out, so if I was to go to the shop and buy my own lashes and I'd used all these ones up, I would then just take out the plastic that's in here and I would insert the plastic that you get in the boxes from the shop, and they all fit, so nothing to worry. So we do have a semi-natural look, a more natural wispy look, we have a dramatic separated lash, and we have a dramatic wispy lash. So that is all 4 of the lash sets. Now we have the concealer palette. This one is again a matte palette, has all the ingredients obviously on the back like every other palette does. Oh, we've got some. We do have a couple more of these, which I will go through the palette and I will take out all of them separately because I've got brushes and everything as well. So these would be put in a container, and when I buy more, all of my disposable ones will go in there too, and these ones will be my backups just in case. So this is the concealer palette. So we do have some darker contour or more bronzy tones. Those things are going to fall out. Oh, there's the plastic. We do have the color correctors on this side, as well as a light concealer and a dark contour. So if we wanted to cream contour, that probably would be the better option instead of powder contour. So you could go with both. Either way, that's, you know, up to who does their makeup, whose profession they would prefer. We do have a eyelash tweezer set, which is, or like tweezer, you hold the lashes on and it makes it a little easier to apply them. We also, which did come in a box that's here somewhere, a eyelash curler that has the QC makeup written on it. It is pretty sturdy. It has a nice buffer rubber insert there, which is more comfortable for when you're doing the lashes, so it doesn't pull as much. So now that we have gone through all of the makeup, we have some brushes. Now we have the QC Makeup Academy written there, and this just rolls out. I do have, for when I am doing clients, a brush roll holder, which I will put on my hips, so if it makes it a little bit easier if I'm somewhere else doing makeup instead of being in my own space, it makes it a lot easier to hold the brushes. But we do have, they are all packaged really nicely. We have some concealer brushes, eyeshadow brushes, fan brushes, face brushes. They are all very, very soft, very good quality. I'm excited to just get into it and use these brushes. I cannot wait to get started. First course that I'm doing, I'll get to that one in a minute because there's a couple more books, but I am doing the Pro Makeup Workshop as well. This was the second course that I got for free for signing up for a certain time. I have the course guide, which I have all of this online as well. But you know, sometimes it is handy to go through a book and just highlight it, or you know, circle things that you want to remember, and it's sometimes a lot easier to have some hands-on stuff. So I have 3 books here, 3 books, and the first one is the welcome. Obviously we get a welcome video online for each course that we do. Makeup for the limelight, well-defined brow and intricate liner. So that is the first book. The second one is the Smoky Eye and Pin-Up. So quite excited about that. And the third one is Bridal Makeup and Glitter. So quite excited about glitter bridal makeup. I did do all my own makeup when I did get married a few years ago. So I have been doing makeup for quite a long time. I started quite young, not like super young, but I did start younger, and it sort of just has been with me ever since. So now getting into the Master Makeup Artistry course, that is just written there. It is another course guide. So we do have a few books here. So this one is a spiral book, and it's got a sort of cardboard but plastic hardcover. So this one is professional applications. Then we've got, this one is a bit thicker as well. We've got makeup foundations. So this is everything from tips for success, working as a makeup artist, tools of the trade, preparing skin for makeup applications, color theory, applying eye makeup, perfecting and defining the face, applying lip products from day to night, and diverse applications for diverse clients. So this one is a little thicker than the other one, but we do get 2 spiral books. We then get 3 books just like the first 3 that I showed you with the Pro Makeup, where they are more like a magazine than the spiral books. And this one is starting your own business, so this is the business side of things. Then you've got working with clients and marketing and promoting. So all of these books is what I start with and I go through, but that is everything in this pack. I can't wait to start buying more things for my kit so I can actually have my full professional kit and build it up and build it up and build it up. But I am quite excited, and I will be taking you guys along in the journey with me. I'm going to try and film some clients while I'm doing certain techniques on them, just to show my progress through it. I will keep you guys updated with how I'm doing and everything that goes with it. I'm so excited that I'm finally achieving my dream. I was already a qualified makeup artist in basics, so which is why I finished my basics part of the course, the module A, so quickly and so easily, was because it was more of a refresher for me than starting from fresh. So that was pretty easy. Module B, like that one's pretty simple as well, but it's when we start getting into the more, you know, marketing and promoting and, you know, different types of clients and all of that kind of stuff is what I'm more excited for, because it's in an area that I haven't been yet. So I will keep you guys updated, but hopefully you guys want to come on this journey with me to starting my career and getting things done. Next week I will be in a different room of my house. I will be having my beauty room set back up, and I can't wait to film with my normal background again. And I will hopefully, if you guys like this video, please like, subscribe and hit the notification bell so you get notified when I upload my next video. I can't wait to see you guys. Please leave me some comments down below what you guys think and some support. I love you guys, and I will see you in my next video. Bye guys.